some real heart-in-mouth moments there at Etihad Stadium. West Coast blowing a great opportunity to go 4-2, sit pretty in the top four. Benny Roberts, welcome to Eagle Review. Proudly sponsored by Chicken Treat. You were there at the game. Give me the blow-by-blow.
Mate, it was tough to watch. That last 10 minutes, it seemed to go like that, and it was just goal, 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 goal to Carlton. Nothing we could do. An avalanche of goals. Very, very disappointing.
One bloke who will certainly remember the game forever will be Jeremy McGovern. Inserted into the back half. Did a reasonable job on the day, I thought.
He did thumper. He took the place of Darren Glass, who was missing for 1 week on a little holiday looking after the kids. Did pretty well, Gov. He took a few marks, hit a few targets, and he also kicked a nice goal, which was good for him.
It was his first goal in West Coast colours, obviously. Joined 3 other West Coast players to do the same. Jamie Bennell, Elliot Yeo and Dom Sheed booting their first. Great to see the boys get around and whatnot.
It is, but it must be said, though, Gov got a little bit more of attention than the other 3 and a little bit of extra work below the equator from Chris Marston too, which we might have to ask him about down the track.
Luke Shuey collected a ton of footy on the weekend, kicked 2 very important goals in the first term to keep us within arm's reach of Carlton. Was criticised a bit for his play late in the fourth quarter, his blaze towards goal with 10 seconds to go, and then missing JK on the hit. One proud play that he should hold his head up high for, back and back into this pack. This is what you do for your teammates. This was gutsy stuff.
People don't say modern football is a tough thumper. Garbage. This is exactly why they're very tough. Good stuff, Boots.
Nick Naitanui copping some flack as well. Been living on Mars, pick up a paper, you've noticed it. But his game isn't quite measured by stats, Benny Roberts, is it?
He's a tough one. He's a riddle wrapped in an enigma wrapped in a puzzle. He's unconventional, and his games aren't measured in conventional ways. He's probably working toward full fitness still, and he's still coming along, but they are very happy with the way he's going.
Time for the West Coast Chicken Treat Roast of the Round. And it's a bit of a wheel of fortune here. Could have gone with a few. Let's start with Matt Rosa's Mark of the Round contention. This took guts, didn't it?
It did, and it's not the first time he's shown this. I remember a couple of years ago here at Patterson Stadium, he's run back with the flight and busted his shoulder, obliterated his collarbone. He has every right to not do this thumper, but he does it time and time again.
Took one of the greatest marks you're ever going to want to see. Took plenty of courage, obviously. Jared Waite's trying to do the same to get into his category. Nah, Waitey, that's ordinary. And Scully was none impressed with it either. What are your thoughts?
Well, Waitey was jingling the keys on the way up. He's thinking, you little beauty, the Toyota's mine. Not to be. And then he gets the full weight of Jay McGovern landing on top of him with something to go on with as well.
Unlucky. Now let's look at injury lists, mate. We've got Shannon Hearn and Mark Lacroix nearing a return. Talk to me about the injury list.
Very exciting news. Bunga, it's fair to say, he could be back this week. Lecker, small chance, no guarantee, but big names on the horizon.
Now, reviewing last week, Kane Corns, you gave him a bit of a pasting. What did you say, mate?
I said he was an old age pensioner.
Did someone take it a bit too far this week?
Well, our old mate is a certain president at a certain Melbourne club that wear black and white. There's always one that takes jokes too far, and I reckon he might have in this occasion.
Yeah, big fan of the show. Tried to go on with it, dropped the ball. Thanks for joining us on Eagle Review. Proudly brought to you by Chicken Treat.
Chicken Treat.